Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. Who's ready to scroll through some Swedish houses today? Let me know in the comments below. In today's video, I want to go through 3 types of houses to make it a little bit more interesting. So the first category is really expensive villas in Sweden. I was really trying to find the most expensive houses just to see what Sweden has to offer. I also did my research only on Hemnet. If you have seen my other videos, that is my go-to website when I want to buy a house, and that's also where we bought our house. The second category is kind of like affordable houses. I would say in my life I wouldn't probably be able to afford it right now, but in a few years that might be achievable. Obviously affordable is quite subjective, so I'm just saying this could be a house which I could, maybe you could afford in a few years time, and obviously there are people out there who could afford them already today. And to be honest, there were some really nice houses where I thought I would rather buy this house than the really expensive house. And the third category is like really cheap houses you can find in Sweden. And I think that might be the most interesting because they're really cheap and you sometimes think, wow, you could pay for them probably cash and you can really live in it. Sometimes they need a little bit of work, but sometimes you can move in tomorrow. And if you don't live in Sweden already, then maybe subscribe to my newsletter and download this little ebook I created where you can find out if Sweden is the right fit for you. The link is down in the description for you. Before we look at all the amazing houses in Sweden, well, maybe not all of them because it was really hard to actually make a tiny selection, so this video is not 24 hours long. I'm excited to introduce you to today's sponsor. If you follow me for a while, you know that I like to try new ways of learning Swedish. I signed up for an SFE course twice, and I also tried to learn Swedish by myself by watching videos and Swedish TV shows. Everything with semi-success, I would say, but finally I found something, or it found me, where learning Swedish is actually much more fun and you can learn a lot in a short period of time. I currently learn Swedish with Story Learning, Swedish Uncovered, and of course I had to try it out myself to see if it is as good as I thought it would be. And why is it so different? You actually delve into the Swedish language and culture through storytelling and interactive content. So I tried it myself and I really liked that it had different aspects and different ways of learning. So you start out listening to a text, then you also read the text, then you try to find like familiar words in the text. Then you have a teacher who goes through vocabularies or expressions and grammar, and along the way you also learn cultural aspects of Sweden. And then you also have a quiz at the end of each chapter, and it is fun to test your Swedish, but it's not only to test your Swedish, it's also therefore giving you new words. It's just another way of learning the Swedish language. So I really like the diversity, how you learn Swedish in the Swedish Uncovered course. And everything is online. You can access this whenever you want. You also have access it for your entire life. It doesn't expire. And the best part is that you get a special deal if you sign up through my link in the description below, because you can get the course for more than 50% off and you can start today. Click the link in the description below to start learning Swedish. And I forgot, there is also a community, so you will find me in the community as well. Without further ado, let's jump to my screen and look at some gorgeous houses in Sweden. And if you like to look at Swedish houses and learn about Sweden in general, make sure to subscribe to my channel and click like if you see a house you want to buy as well, if you can afford it or not. Let's get started. So here is the first house, and it is actually the most expensive property I could find on Hemnet. You can see it's 78 million Swedish krona. And I will put the dollars on the screen because then you know, if you don't live in Sweden, you have a better idea of how much that actually is. This house was built in 2024, so it is super new. It has 14 rooms. I mean, how many rooms do you need? But let's have a look at the pictures. There are a lot of pictures, but it will give us a better idea of what it really looks like. So you can see it's massive. It has an elevator, of course. Of course you need one in such a big house. It looks beautiful. I mean, there's no doubt that this is a beautiful house. But the question is it really worth it? A lot of similar pictures. It looks gorgeous. Really gorgeous. Bathroom. I mean, if someone gave me that house, you know, I would not say no. The bathroom, stunning. Of course, there's probably not only one walkable wardrobe. Sorry, I'm scrolling already because there's a lot of photos. We want to go through all of them. A little yoga room, an art room, a room for wine. That is amazing, obviously. A sauna. That's a must. I mean, it's so expensive. Here you have a bit of the layout of the house. And here you see where it is. And let's have a look at the map actually to see where it is located. So it's close to water. It's Danderyd. I actually don't know if I say that correctly. Danderyd. So it's very close to Stockholm. Next to Stockholm. So that explains the price a lot. Obviously, it's a stunning house, but I think you also pay a lot of location. Then let's have a look at the next house, and that looks weird. But it's 50 million Swedish krona, 50 million. So I think this is one of the most expensive houses I could find as well. And it is in Gotland, you can see down here. So I chose this to show you because it is a little bit different and I wanted to show you what you can get, right? So Gotland is quite a popular island. A lot of tourists come to Gotland, but also people live there. And you can see the house is located here on that island. Let's go and have a look at the pictures. It looks definitely interesting. It's located in the woods but very close to the ocean as well. I mean, let me know if you like what you're seeing. It definitely looks interesting. I don't know if I would buy a house like that, but inside it looks definitely very stunning. Very open, lots of glass, lots of light in. I mean, it looks really cool, like totally modern, obviously. I haven't looked at the year it was built, but probably in the last years. You can have your little office there. And that is very interesting. 2 bathtubs, and it's also very open, so everyone can see you. So, you know, your family can watch you, or you can have a bath with your partner, or maybe in one bathtub your kids are and you are in the other. I don't know. I don't know what they thought, but hey, it looks cool, right? And then there's a sauna, obviously, which is amazing. Another bathroom. So many bathrooms. It looks quite small actually from outside, but I think it's 2 floors. Yeah, one you can see here, and then 1 basement floor. And then you have the plot here. So let's have a look. It was built in... Okay, it doesn't say. But yeah, if you are voting for the Gotland house for 50 million, let me know in the comments down below. And now I had a little bit of a hard time to really decide, but at the end of the day, I think I had 3 different properties and they all look quite similar. And it's 41 million Swedish krona. It was built in 2016, so still fairly new. But yeah, the first image is obviously quite nice. You know, the pool, I love having a pool, of course, like who doesn't love a pool? But at the same time, I would not move into this house until my kids can swim, because I'm terrified that one of my kids would go into the pool and they would not be able to swim. But yeah, look at that. That is pretty amazing. 3 stories. I mean, who needs all that space? But I'm sure you can find out. Here is the kitchen, the view. I mean, it looks amazing. I really like that house. I think of all the 3 houses we have seen so far, the very, very expensive houses, this would be my favorite. It's a nice view. It definitely doesn't look necessarily Swedish, I would say, but it is located in Sweden. Of course, the wine cellar, bathroom with sauna. I mean, all the necessities you need, of course. I mean, that looks just amazing, amazing, really amazing. Let me know if you can afford this one. Okay, we have seen enough of this. It has 10 rooms and it is located in Gothenburg. Göteborg. Oh my god, I can't say it. I better don't even try. It seems like a really great location. Yeah, here you can see where the house is located. I'm sure you also pay for the location next to the sea. If you like this property, let me know in the comments down below. I do wanted to show you a last one which maybe looks a little bit more Swedish, and it is 25 million Swedish krona, so it's a little bit cheaper than the others, and I found actually quite a few around 25 million. So if you're interested, you will find a few properties on Hemnet. But yeah, here is a villa, also 15 rooms. It looks absolutely massive and it was built in 1995. Let's have a look a little bit at the pictures and see if you like what you are seeing. So you have access down to the water, which looks amazing, and all those rocks. Inside the house, views again. The views, definitely, they sell the views to you. It looks really nice actually inside, but let me please look inside more. Okay, we have established the view. Now inside. You can see that every second photo is a photo of a view, which is probably the main selling point of the house. But we did get it. We had a look at the view and the location. And you probably pay a lot for the location again, of course. But yeah, okay, we didn't see much of the inside. So it was a lot about the views and outside. So you definitely have to look at the house to see if it's what you like. The location is amazing, as we could see. Also close to Göteborg. If you like this house, let me know in the comments down below. So let's have a look at more affordable houses. And again, I said affordable. This one is 8,500,000 Swedish krona. I wouldn't be able to afford it right now. I'm very honest with you. But this is the house I could afford in the future. Or at least that would be on my list, you know, like that is the kind of house I want, and I will get, you know, affirmations, putting it out there into the universe. This house has 6 rooms and was built in 2023, so it's really, really new as well. And you can already see that there's a pool as well. So that's pretty nice. You can see the land around it is still very new. There's no grass around it. So that definitely has to like grow. I like the layout of the house. It's not just like, you know, 4 walls. And here's the pool by night. Inside, I really like modern houses. So I have some others to offer to you as well. So apologies if we're just looking at modern houses so far, but they look very stunning. I really, really like it. I like modern houses. But we will look at some more Swedish houses as well. But the area looks very Swedish, you know, a little bit of woods around. You have a nice view. You can see the sea again, or lake, we will find out. Bathroom, I like. Washing room, stairs. A little bit of details. The ceiling is very interesting, quite rough. And you can see the whole area is quite new houses everywhere. I mean, I really like this house. I think I would buy it. It depends where it is located, which we will find out in a second. The roof is also very interesting. I think it's quite a sustainable house. I haven't read too much about it, but it's made of very sustainable materials. That's definitely a plus. So let's have a look where it is located. So very close to a lake. It's a lake. Linköping is the closest, or how do you say that? Jönköping or Schönköping? Jönköping. But yeah, not too far from Stockholm either, in the south or between Stockholm and Göteborg. Yeah, I really like. I mean, maybe we could move there. Why not? Let's have a look at a nice Swedish house, my friends. 10 million Swedish krona. So that's a little bit more expensive than the other one. We have 5 rooms here and it was built in 1934. So that's definitely an older house. Almost 100 years old. Would that be a house you like to buy? An old Swedish house. I have to say, I just like feel all the feels when I see this. It looks so Swedish and I really love that as well. So I have really 2 different minds. One is the really modern, nice house, but the other one would be a very traditional Swedish house. And you can see it's super renovated inside. It looks really, really nice. Fireplace. Kitchen, all the details. That's pretty cool. Normally you can keep the fridges. Very nice, very nice. All the details outside. I think that looks really stunning as well. For me, that's so Swedish. And you can see it's not even summer and it looks already super nice. Nice terrace, a little house on the side. Okay, the wallpaper, guys. It's a bit too much. I think I would change that. It's too much. But, you know, some of you sometimes say that Swedish houses are very, you know, like kind of cold, all is white or gray. Oh, a sauna. Nice. Like this, white and gray, you know. But this house, they changed that. They definitely changed it. They have interesting wallpapers, but I can't agree with all the wallpapers all the time. You know, it looks sometimes a little bit too much, but you know, you can do that and it doesn't always look gray and white in Sweden. Here we have some more wallpapers. I mean, yeah, this one is also interesting. It's not bad, it's not bad. But I feel also wallpapers, you know, it's a very individual person thing. We have wallpapers actually in our kitchen. You have seen it in one of my videos. I'm sure not everyone likes it, but I personally love it. Ooh, that's also something so nice. I would love to have that in my entrance. Love that. And the house from outside again. I mean, I don't know which one I prefer actually, this Swedish house or the modern house. Which one do you prefer? Let me know in the comments down below. And here's the layout. Yeah, really, really, really nice. Let's have a look where it's located. Not too far away from a lake, so that's cool. Oh, there's a bigger lake. Oh wait, is it a lake or is it a sea? It's a lake, I guess. And it's actually very close to Stockholm. I didn't know that it was so close to Stockholm. I like this house. This is another house. It looks very nice inside. 8,950,000 Swedish krona. And I can tell you already Värmdö, which is also very close to Stockholm. So this is actually also a house close to Stockholm. Let's actually have a look quickly. 6 rooms and built in 2013. Let's have a look at the images. My favorite part. Oh, here's the house. It has the red of a Swedish house, but the bit more modern architecture and a pool. I kind of chose a pool as well because although they definitely have less rooms than the really expensive ones, they still look quite similar, I would say. And they are, what was it? The largest, the most expensive one was 70,000 million, and this is like, oh god, math, but yeah, this is like a fraction of it, and you already get so much for it. I mean, look at this. I love that. I love when a house has small details, a little bit different, you know. And I like the kitchen actually. Yeah, I really like this house. Really like this house. Bathroom, sauna. I mean, I wish we had a sauna. I don't know how much we would use it, but just having a sauna would be great. And you can see, 3 stories as well. So it is quite big, the house. More pictures. Bathroom, toilet, bathroom. Yeah, you have, I think you have a bit of a basement and then 2 stories from outside the house. The pool again. You know, maybe you can't use the pool that much because, you know, long winters. But when there is summer, you can just have this pool. And then the area. So I show you where it is located. So close to a lake, but also the sea. Yeah, and it's also quite close to Stockholm. I used to live here in Nacka, and now we live here, down here. So yeah, the location is also quite good. So you do pay a little bit for the location again here. But yeah, it's a beautiful, wonderful house for 9 million. And I know that I'm talking about this price, and it's a starting price, to be fair. So normally people bid on it. At the moment, I would say when I observe the market, the prices are not much higher than the price you see here. Often it is actually a lower price. It's just because, you know, because what happened in the world or still happens, like people are not so crazy buying houses that you have, you know, 20 people wanting to buy one house, and then obviously the price goes up. At the moment it looks actually much better, obviously also because the interest rates are quite high, so not everyone can afford a house right now. This one is my last one in the affordable price category. We are here at 8,100,000 Swedish krona, and I just wanted to show this because look at what you get for that price. It's incredible. It's not just a house you get everything you see here. Let's have a quick look where it is located, just so we know that first before we look at the pictures. Not too far away from the sea, and it's close to Malmö. Okay, it's in the very south of Sweden, which is quite a cool location as well, because you can go to Copenhagen, you can go to Germany, you know, you can travel from there. It's pretty cool. Let's go back here. So it was built 1890, so obviously it's a very old kind of, it even says farm without agriculture. And I always translate it into English so everyone can really see what it says here. So it's massive. It's massive. That's what you can buy for 8 million Swedish krona. Look how beautiful it looks. Wow. Wow. I want it. Honestly. This looks amazing. And it doesn't look like old at all. It looks very, you know, well maintained, renovated. And you get all these little bits with it. Okay, it looks a bit older here, but still renovated. They try to keep the origins of the house, which is actually really nice. You can see here with a window that looks beautiful, and then you have a modern kitchen there. I like it. That's actually really nice. Interesting bathroom. I think the towels are just too much. Blue towels, but that's okay. We can change it when we buy it, right? I like that they really kept a little bit of the original house here. That's such a good idea. Oh, here as well in the bathroom. So that's beautiful. More rooms. I think they didn't even say how many rooms because it's like different houses, a sauna. I mean, I guess you could also make a hotel out of it. I don't know. Solid farm located among hilly fields. Bed and breakfast business. Aha, okay. 4 rooms. Yeah. I mean, you know, in another life, maybe a little bed and breakfast, running a little bed and breakfast, that could be so cool. And you get this for this price. I mean, honestly, that's pretty amazing, I have to say. Where's the caveat? If you like this one, let me know in the comments down below. And now we're going to the cheapest properties we can find. And I found actually quite a few. So let me see how many I will show you because I don't want to make this video longer than it needs to be. But look at this. So first impression, 2 houses actually, well, a little side house or whatever you call it. 195,000 Swedish krona. This house, let's have a look where it is located. Close to, what is it, more like a river than a lake. Okay, we can tell it is in the north of Sweden. Of course, normally the prices get a little bit cheaper or much cheaper when you go in the north, but it's not, I would say it's in the middle of Sweden. Not too far up north, but definitely further north than Stockholm. Okay, let's have a look at the pictures. Can you envision living here? First impression, yes, it looks a bit older, but quite livable. You can definitely move in there immediately. The floor looks nice. Little fireplace. Kitchen is not too bad. The doors I really like. The floor here, it depends sometimes if you like the original charm of a house, you know, you can keep a few things. You don't have to change anything, but this house looks really livable. Okay, this is the bathroom, the stairs, more space, the area around it. This is probably not renovated for a long time. Needs some renovation for sure. You can see here the bathrooms are definitely not done, but it's actually not too bad, this house, especially for the price. And this is a villa. This is not even a townhouse. It's not a flat or whatever, you know. You have 4 rooms and it was built in 1909. It's definitely an older house and needs some renovation, but it's cheap. If you like this house, let me know in the comments down below. Here is another house. And I really like this house because look at the broker. The picture of the broker is amazing. Look at this dog. Look him with a dog. I mean, he did a little photo shoot to have this photo up here as a broker image. But this house, 175,000 Swedish krona. Let's have a look at the location first. Very close to the water. And it is located in the north of Sweden. You can see very close to Luleå. North of Sweden for sure. Closer to Kiruna. Let's have a look at the pictures. Again, from the outside, good first impression. From the inside, green kitchen. Green kitchen. But livable. So it's not a house totally demolished inside, which we have seen before as well, not in this video. Wallpapers, you know, but floors don't look too bad. I mean, the photos are definitely not the best, but you can see that it's not professional photos because normally they would say, put all of this away, you know, and hide it and don't show all your bathroom stuff and real towels and whatever, but that's okay. You just have to think away all of this. That's definitely a stretch here, the wallpaper. And look at this little doggy. I was wondering if that is maybe the broker's house. Because the dog is here again. I don't know, it looks similar. Kids' room. I mean, it definitely is a big room. Lots of doggies on the wall. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. What do you think? Someone's office and, you know, putting all the stuff, storage room or whatever. You know, these lamps, I swear to God, we had them in our house as well when we moved in. We still have one actually, and we need to replace it. But these lamps are everywhere. I think everyone loved these, probably from the, I don't know, 80s or something. Ah, there's even more room. More things can be done here. It has a lot of potential. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Property. I mean, it's a lot of snow, but it is in the north of Sweden, so you will have a lot of snow. It's good to know what it looks like in the snow. Oh, that's amazing. That's what you get when you live in the north of Sweden. It actually looks better in the snow, if I may say. Okay. Not bad, not bad. The property with the doggy. Let's have a look at another one. Honestly, I had too many of those actually, which are very affordable, 295,000 Swedish krona for this house here. And it looks like a very normal house as well. 4 rooms, built in 1939, located very close to the, I want to say sea. Is that the sea? Yes, it's the sea. Let's have a look. But it's also very much in the north. Very much in the north of Sweden. And I guess that's also why the price is so low. But let's have a look at this lovely rosé house. I would call it rosé. Inside, it looks very livable. Look at this. You can definitely live here without improving it. Bathroom, very normal. Outside, a little Swedish house. Yeah, that's it actually with the photos. But, you know, it looks very lovely. And the price is pretty nice. What else can you get in Sweden? This one, this property, 275,000 Swedish krona. It is probably, do you want to guess, located in the north of Sweden? Let's have a look. Yes, very much in the north of Sweden. But that's what you get. I mean, look at this, how beautiful it looks there. That is beautiful. That's Sweden for me. So Swedish. And this is the house from inside. Love the wallpapers. Very authentic. I mean, definitely has potential, right? So yeah, that was this property. I'm going through it a little bit quicker because then we can look at another one. Last one, I promise, last one. Here we have another one for 350,000 krona. And I'm not talking about the house alone, right? You get all the land around it. Yeah, 5 rooms, the living area, the plot area, 1,755 square meters, built in 1909. And located in south of Sweden. Also, normally the south of Sweden is much more expensive, but here is a property in the south of Sweden. So let's have a look. First impression. This doesn't look bad at all. I even like the wallpaper. A little kitchen, although is that the main kitchen? Maybe. It looks a bit small, the kitchen, but you know, I'm sure there are ways to change that. Living room. It's definitely quite a bit renovated, I would say. That's definitely not the original, so people really try to improve that house. And it is empty mainly, so you can see what it looks like empty. And look at this original, wow. That's pretty impressive. So yeah, here, the kitchen is very small, I have to say. But the rest looks pretty nice. So yeah, that's it. That was our last house for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video as much as I did. And if you want me to continue the series of looking at Swedish houses or any other properties, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day and stay safe. Hey do!